So how nutrition mistakes keep you soft? I used to think that if I just eat whatever I wanted and I just eat whatever my mom made at the time, I could build crazy muscle and still look jacked and still look in shape. But I ignored the simple truth that if I didn't eat the right food that I needed to get in shape, nothing would simply happen. I thought I could simply just eat whatever my mom made and I'll be fine. It was mostly like carbs she was making, like pasta or some just random shit like rice. And I wouldn't really get any nutritional value from it, and I wouldn't build any muscle. I'll be working hard in the gym, I'll be doing the most. Even after putting in effort, working out, showing up, doing everything, I still didn't look like how I wanted to look. The simple nutrition mistake that is keeping you soft is that you can't just eat anything. You need to eat things that are high in protein. This was the simple truth I was missing. I thought I could eat anything, boom, just like that, I'll get jacked and get in shape and build magic muscles out of nowhere. But the honest truth I was missing, bro, you need to eat high protein. When I made that simple, tiny change, I went from looking like, sure, I had decent muscle, but I went from no muscle to actually building a decent friend. The simple truth I needed to understand, if the food you are trying to eat doesn't really contain a decent amount of protein, you are not really getting close to your goal. Because what you're eating is taking most of your calorie goal and you're not getting closer to your protein goal. Because realistically, most of the food you eat is probably like high in carbs, no protein, just high calories, and it won't help you get closer to your goal because we understand, like, bro, we need protein to build muscle, and without protein, no muscle. I didn't understand that. I thought, bro, I could eat whatever I want, I could get jacked, who cares, I could just eat anything, it'll be fine, I'll build muscle. But it doesn't work that way. You need to realize that the only possible way you can actually build muscle and stop looking soft if you eat more protein. With obviously working out, it doesn't magically happen just by you eating. You need to work out also. But the core thing is that you need to increase your protein intake. For protein, you need to be eating 1 gram per pound of body weight. Once you make that simple change, bro, you'll actually start to pack on muscle. And not only that, bro, when I started to buy my own food, I understood now, okay, I need to eat mostly protein to build muscle. But my mom is my only source that actually makes the food, and she doesn't really cook food that is high in protein and that will get me to where I need to be. So I can't rely on her. So that's when I started to buy my own food. I could control what I eat, or when I eat, or how much protein is in the food. So that's when I started to actually grocery shop. When I made that simple change, bro, I could buy high protein foods, I could buy chicken, I could buy eggs, I could buy tuna, fish, different things that could help me get closer to my goal. It wasn't something that was outside of my control or something that was keeping me soft. Bro, once I started buying my own food that could help me get closer to my goal, bro, the game actually changed. I actually started to build more muscle. People started to think, bro, are you on steroids? Like, are you natural? They actually questioned if I was natural. At that point, I was like, nah, bro. I don't be taking no steroids. I don't be taking nothing, bro. But it made my physique really pop. It made my physique actually start to build muscle. And that soft look gradually started to disappear. And I actually started to have abs, which is crazy for me. My biggest goal in life when it came to fitness was having abs. Because I always had this fat, flabby physique, but skinny arms. But once I actually started to eat more protein and work out, bro, I had visible abs. And that was a game changer for me. I started looking myself in the mirror like, damn, bro, I'm different. Like, I'm built. Like, it's crazy. Once you make that simple change, bro, eat more protein. Once you increase your protein intake, you will actually start moving towards your goal. It won't be something that you try so hard in and you don't see any results. Once you start hitting your protein goal, working out, stay within your calorie goal, bro, you'll start to see a gradual change in your body. body. You'll actually start to build muscle. You'll actually start to look like the person you want to look like. Because I know most skinny fat guys are probably in the same position, thinking that they could literally eat anything and get to their goal, but they have to really understand that the only way you can actually build that lean aesthetic physique is if you follow the rules of eating high protein, training with progressive overload, and actually staying within your calorie goal, whether that's in a deficit or maintenance or a surplus, staying within that calorie goal. Once you make those simple changes, bro, your physique will gradually become the version you want it to be. You'll gradually start to build more muscle, gradually start to be more confident. Bro, when I made that simple change and my muscles started to build, bro, that's when my confidence went up. I wasn't that confident before. I'll be scared to take off my shirt. I'll be scared to show my body in public. I'll be scared to even record myself because I was ashamed of what I was. But when I started to actually build muscle, eat right, fix my nutrition, that's when I started to actually have confidence. That's when I started to actually show more of myself and I could be more free to be myself. So when you actually take your diet and nutrition serious, eat high protein, stay within your calorie goal, work out, bro, everything will fall in place. It won't be a question of, oh, I tried so hard for 2 weeks and didn't see a results. You have to be so consistent with it for months. And then gradually you'll see a change. 1 month, okay, I'm looking a bit different. 2 months, okay, I'm looking a bit different. 3 months, I'm looking extremely different. Like, if you be consistent with it, inevitably you will see a result. You can't just say, okay, 1 week I'll try. If I don't see any results after 1 week, I'll quit. Bro, be consistent with your diet, your workouts, and your calorie goal, and bro, your body will gradually change into the version you want it to become. Because you have to deeply understand that you are in the skinny fat stage. You have more fat than muscle. We are trying to lower down the fat with your calorie goal in a calorie deficit, and we are trying to up your muscle with the protein, so we need that protein. And at the same time, you are trying to work out so you can actually build up this muscular frame. Once those three things are in place, your workout, your high protein, your calories are in place, everything will be in place for you to actually build this lean aesthetic physique and lower that fat you don't want in your body. Those love handles you have, bro, they will be erased. Trust me. If you stick to the plan, bro, everything will fall in place. That's why that soft look is there, because most of the food you eat is high in carbs. It has no nutritional value that will get you closer to your goal. It has no high protein that will get you closer to your goal. But once you make that simple change, bro, it actually changed me entirely. It was a simple step I was missing to become the version of me I wanted to become. Now look at me, bro. Now I have muscle. I have a frame that I'm happy to have because I was consistent with my diet. I was consistent with my calorie goal. I was consistent with my workouts, and everything fell in place. That soft look I used to have is no longer there because I got rid of the fat. I upped the muscle and I started progressively overloading in the gym for the muscle to stay as it is and grow. So I didn't lose anything. Understand that once you're in this nutrition game, it's not about weight loss. It's about recomposition. We're trying to lower down the fat and up the muscle. So that's the key nutritional mistake that's keeping your body soft. Once you make that change, trust me, your body will change entirely, as it did for me. When I made that simple change, I stopped looking average. I stopped looking soft. I actually looked like the person I wanted to become. So make that simple change and buy your own food. Don't rely on your mom or someone else to make you food. Just buy food that is high in protein that will get you closer to your goal. Everything that you eat should contain a decent amount of protein. This will make the process of actually getting in shape easy. Once you make those three things, fix your protein, fix your calorie goal, stay within that, and work out with progressive overload, and your body will change entirely. And I'll see you guys.